Electric cars are having a moment.
Toyota has named Koji Sato as its new president.
Seeing the Lexus president to become the new CEO.
Are you ready for some breaking news in the world of cars? The future of electric vehicles is about to get even more exciting. In a surprising turn of events, the new CEO of Toyota, Koji Sato, has just made an announcement that has shocked the industry. Just when everyone thought that Toyota's views on carbon neutrality and electrification were set in stone, the new boss has thrown a curveball that's shaking things up. So buckle up and join me as we uncover what Koji Sato's bold move could mean for the future of Toyota and the wider world of electric cars. What has been there? Before we dive into the latest news from Toyota's new CEO, Koji Sato, let's take a trip down memory lane and revisit the views of the old CEO. He believed that battery electric vehicles were taking longer to catch on than the media would have us believed. Instead, he favored a strategy that included hybrids like Prius, hydrogen fuel cell vehicles, and traditional gasoline-powered models. Toyota's reasoning behind this approach was that they wanted to leave all people with a choice and wait a little longer until they understood where the market was headed. However, this decision caused many activists, industry experts, and shareholders to criticize Toyota for not embracing EVs quickly enough. As a result, the company decided to move its old CEO aside and bring in a new, younger CEO who was supposed to go all in on electrification. Big news in the automotive industry. Akio Toyoda, the long-term CEO of Toyota Motor, will be stepping down from his post on April 1st. The Japanese automaker has announced that his successor will be none other than Koji Sato, the current chief branding officer. Sato, who has been heading Toyota's Lexus division and the Gazoo racing company since 2020, will take over as president and chief executive. Toyota will remain with the company as the new chairman of the board, while the current chairman Takeshi Uchiyamada will continue as a member of the board. Toyota has been at the forefront of eco-friendly cars since 1997 when it released its hybrid Prius. However, the Japanese automaker has faced criticism for lagging in the fully electric vehicle race, with newcomers like Tesla leading the charge. In 2021, Toyota announced ambitious plans to produce 30 electric vehicle models by 2030. And just a year later, in December 2020, it made headlines again by leading a consortium that secured funding to develop a hydrogen fuel cell pickup truck in the United Kingdom. Sato acknowledged Toyota must continue its green efforts. Energy security, for example, is a big challenge that the whole planet needs to face. And also that the endeavor towards carbon neutrality will be one example of what we have to work on. The Great Divulge. Koji Sato is shaking things up as the new CEO of Toyota by doubling down on the company's commitment to hydrogen fuel cell technology. While many automakers are focused on battery electric vehicles, Sato firmly believes that hydrogen will be the foundation of Toyota's future. He recently shared his vision for the company, emphasizing the importance of exploring non-BEV solutions and ensuring that hydrogen remains a viable option. Sato acknowledges that a viable production and transport supply chain is crucial for the widespread use of hydrogen fuel cells. However, he's not discounting BEVs and believes that they will also play a crucial role in Toyota's future alongside hybrid and hydrogen vehicles. Well, it seems that Toyota may have changed its CEO, not its electrification strategy. But why? Despite a new CEO taking the reins, Toyota appears to be staying the course with its electrification strategy. Koji Sato, who's set to take over as Toyota's CEO in April 2023, is reportedly following in the footsteps of his predecessor by favoring hydrogen vehicles over battery electric vehicles when it comes to the zero-emission powertrain technology. While many automakers are focused on BEVs, Sato believes that hydrogen will still play a crucial role in Toyota's future alongside hybrid and BEV vehicles. Toyota has been at the forefront of hydrogen powertrain technology, introducing the Mirai as its sole hydrogen vehicle. While the updated 2020 second-generation sedan promises an impressive 647 kilometers on a full tank, the mixed consumer response highlights the challenges of the technology. The lack of hydrogen refueling infrastructure, high costs, and safety concerns, such as hydrogen's high flammability, are some of the obstacles that need to be overcome. Nonetheless, the hydrogen powertrain emits only water during propulsion, making it a truly zero-emission vehicle, and Toyota's commitment to exploring non-BEV solutions as well as hybrid and hydrogen vehicles remains strong under its new CEO, Koji Sato. Currently, California is the only state in the US where the Mirai is sold. The 2020 version of the Mirai is a sleek sedan with a starting price of $50,595 and a maximum range of 402 miles, but only 2,094 units were sold in the US in 2022. Despite these impressive features, the lack of necessary fueling infrastructure in most states remains a challenge for the widespread adoption of the Mirai. Despite Toyota's focus on hydrogen technology, the automaker has lagged behind in the battery electric vehicle market, with only one BEV model available for sale in the US, the BZ4X. In contrast, Toyota has a more substantial lineup of BEVs in China, including the more affordable BZ3. However, the BZ4X's limited range and technology, along with its relatively high price tag of $42,000, put it at a disadvantage compared to competitors such as the Tesla Model Y. Now with all these factors in mind, we remain with only one question in mind. Is it really worth it? Toyota's hydrogen vehicle, the Mirai, has had a lukewarm response in the US due to the lack of fueling infrastructure. With only 2,094 units sold in 2022, the Japanese automaker needs to invest in building its own network of hydrogen fueling stations, much like what Tesla has done with its EV charging stations. But here's the catch. Setting up a hydrogen fuel network from scratch is no walk in the park. Toyota would need to create fueling stations, trucks to transport the fuel, conversion facilities, and more. It's like building a whole new fuel network from the ground up. Plus, nobody will buy a hydrogen vehicle if they can't fuel it, so Toyota would need to set up multiple fueling stations worldwide to sell more Mirais. And we're talking billions of dollars here. On the other hand, with EVs, home charging and a few highway charging stations can make owning an EV a viable option for many people. As demand grows, more charging stations can gradually be added. In addition to building out infrastructure, Toyota is also looking to expand the use of hydrogen to other industries through partnerships with companies such as Kawasaki Heavy Industries and Hino. These companies manufacture hydrogen and operate fueling networks, which could help Toyota to achieve its goal of carbon neutrality. However, Toyota also needs to remain flexible and tailor its products and energies to different carbon-neutral needs in different markets. Convincing people to adopt hydrogen as a fuel source may also be a challenging task, as the world is only just beginning to see the widespread adoption of electric vehicles. Despite these challenges, Toyota is committed to exploring all avenues in its pursuit of carbon neutrality. Well, that's all we have time for today, folks. It's been quite an eye-opening discussion about Toyota's hydrogen vehicles and their uphill battle to gain mainstream acceptance. It's clear that building a new fuel network from scratch is no easy feat, but Toyota is determined to push forward with its multi-pronged approach to achieve carbon neutrality. Who knows? Maybe in a few years, we'll be cruising down the highway in our shiny new Mirai, powered by hydrogen and emitting nothing but water vapor. But until then, we'll have to stick with our trusty old gasoline-powered vehicles or embrace the growing EV trend. Speaking of EVs, let's know in the comments which one is your favorite. Are you a Tesla fanboy or girl? Or do you prefer the stylish offerings from Lucid or Rivian? Maybe you're rooting for the underdog and supporting up-and-coming startups like Fisker or Canoo. Regardless of your choice, we hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new today. Hit that subscribe as well as the notification bell, and be sure we'll see you next time for another exciting topic here on our channel. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring.